So welcome back to Red Out of the Shed. It's a baking hot day. It's a very, very common thing. You leave your tractor standing, you come back to it after a few weeks and it's dropped all its back end oil over the workshop floor. So job today, replace that seal in there and make sure. So we've got the PTO shaft that's sat here, seal round it. Now problem is with these old tractors, every single bolt round here is going to be seized up or tight or, you know, covered in rubbish. So you can just take these three out, pop that seal out. However, on this one today, I've stripped it right back down. I stripped it down, every single bolt, just so that we can, if we're ever spraying this tractor up or we're doing some more work on it, maybe replace these or tidy these up at one point, it'll all be ready to go. It's all greased up and nice and free. So just taking a little bit of time. Also, we've had to drop the the swinging drawbar off. Again, just it was getting in the way, dropping this oil out of the back end. So we take it off. You start looking at it. It's got bolts seized up in it. It's got all the pins all rusted. So we're going to go right through that in the next one. Right, so we're about halfway. Couple of things. So we've got the seal out. We've got the PTO shaft out. Dropped all the oil. I would like to have saved it because I know that oil wasn't so bad. So anyway, not to worry. We've dropped it now. I've taken the the swinging drawbar off, because I noticed that it was in the way for dropping this oil, and it was in a bit of a seized up way as well. So I'm going to take that out and strip that down as a separate little job. So quick look at what we've got here now. Let's have a look what came out. Here's our shaft, PTO shaft. This is where this is its bearing that it spins on. I've already got the old seal knocked out. I've got that cleaned up, ready for that new seal to be seated in. And yeah, let's get it knocked in. So here's the new seal. There's that lip on the top side. See that lip there? That lip. There's the outside. There's the outside because there's a thread. That lip going in there like that. What we'll do, just oil it up first. Just to help it. Down. Starting to go already. Going parallel, yeah. Just a big socket. No great big pressure required. Just to let us see. Not hitting it, just persuading it. Beautiful. Okay, so seal's on. That seemed to go pretty straightforward. And now that needs to engage in there. Never done this before. I'm hoping it just slides in. I'm poking it right over the middle. Right. This is not how to, this is I hope it works somehow. Oh, no. It's got to go further. Oh, I see. Oh, it's fitted into a thing. Oh, hello. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Right, that's where that is. These plates, that has to go like that. Just get that a little bit. No forcing it, just helping it. I can feel that's located in something already. It's already spinning on the bearing. That just needs to go in. I could be a little bit of, I just want to make sure that that's lined up. So line this up, still going. Line this up with the thing so I don't want to have to twist it when I get it. Okay, yeah. So much easier to do. I'm glad we spent the time opening up and getting them shackles off. Because if these were still there, this would be a lot more complicated. Not complicated, just harder to do. When you've got it all cleaned up, you can. It's just doing the job right or not doing it, isn't it? Right. So if I get that plate, put it on, so that them bolt holes are going to line up, and I'm really hoping I just have to give this a little but gentle persuasion. Oh, I can feel it going. So a friend of mine with a bit more experience than me did say, park your tractor with the nose downhill. All the hydraulic oil will go to the front. You won't need to replace it all. I thought that's a good idea. Anyway, I thought all my oil had gone. So unfortunately, I didn't do that. And there was quite a lot of oil left in it. Not to worry. Not to worry. I'm not going to brake cleaner this now because I don't want to. I want to leave it with a little bit of. In fact, I'll just put lubricant on them. So we got to the end of our video when we decided we hadn't really done an outro. So here comes my outro. So just to sum up, we did a little bit more work than we were going to do. All this piece in here didn't really need stripping down, but we've done it now. We've freed all them bolts off. So if we ever have to go in there again, it's really, it's all nice and greased up and clean. Got to put the oil back in. I didn't show the reassembly of all this stuff, but that's really straightforward. It's doing exactly what we did the first time round in reverse. So yeah, just got to put the oil back in now, and we should be good to go. So this tractor will be back up and running. And then our swinging drawbar, I was pretty unimpressed with it. So that's for another day. But that looks like we're gonna have to strip that down and get it all tidied up. Yeah, so thanks for watching.